Hi everyone, Nash here. So today we are looking at how to do color grading in just one click utilizing 135 parameters as well as 13 groups of color grading toolkit to create any look you want in the world. So let's take a look. Suite 13.3, which are launching in 2 weeks time. So everything now can be done with Grade with AI button in every single of the parameters. And if you don't like the result, no worries. You can lower the log exposure, fine tune everything. Just like always, we have the highest amount of customization you can do. But the difference we are making here is now we can have AI training. So once you're done with all the parameters and changes, you nail a grade, you can AI train them. So now I have 3 samples saved from my past field work. And once I'm done, I just generate look. One click, it will generate and cycle through all different options. And this one is perfect. I'm done with the grid. Next, we can go to the next shot. Same thing, grid with AI. This basically analyze your entire footage and best conversion from log to red 709. Of course, you can do your own contrast adjustment. Color space transform is no longer needed. You don't have to go through the hassle of mapping all the different parameters. You can now do in one click and adjust it to give the best result that you want. Once done, generate look, one click, CinePulse AI. Basically, this is what I want. That's it. Next, correction log, grid with AI, grid with AI, grid with AI. But this shot is a bit different because they are bokeh in front, so the reading sometimes for the analysis will be different. So after that, done, pretty much nailed, and generate look. One click, I'm generating a very walkable and different options and the variations you can create, and it will surprise you how good it is. And actually, I prefer this one, it's very clean. But of course, I can choose what I want to do later. I can go to global density, increase the density of all colors for a while. Then I go to film mixer, maybe make it teal and pink a lot more to get the grass to be teal. So instantly, I get from this to this. That's amazing, right? And we can do all the level of customizability. For example, I want more cyan in the shot. I just remix the cyan and I get all the good results and isolations that I need. So that's how powerful this entire engine is. So now we're going to talk about how to create your own grade, how to use the tools to utilize them to the full. So let me drop maybe one more clip here. Okay, now I drop in one more shot. Same thing, I'm gonna go to do it from scratch. PFA Color Suite, 13.3, drop in. Then once I'm done, I just go to the same thing, correction log, grade with AI. But of course, I can fine tune the exposure, fine tune the contrast. Once stage is done, I can go straight into the Film Spectral Contrast, which is very important for you to bring the color back, because color, our correction log actually strip away all the manufacturer saturation. So in this step, you just need to increase your red contrast, green contrast, you can do your blue contrast. It instantly can create a very distinct look right there. And look at the before and after. It's subtle, but it's enough to bring the real organic color information to the shot. Next, we can go down to color density. We can just increase the density a little to get the dense and the richness in the color. No matter how much you push, you will only get denser rather than brighter. So that gives you the rich color you're always wanting to create. And that's the subtractive color science we built. The engine behind is Beard-Lambert law. So basically, more dye blocks more light. So as you saturate more, you should block more light from passing through. You get a denser image. That's how the entire idea goes. Or you can look at the mask. You can use the range, tell exactly DaVinci Resolve where the blue pixels are. Then you can use the blue density to narrow down or to lighten the gray, and that creates the proportion in color depth. Like what color do you want it to stand out, what you don't, so you can have that absolute control. Film mixer is where you are building the palette. It can be teal and orange. It will massage the entire palette into the different zones, magenta and green. But the best part compared to other tools out there, we have skin protection built in, so it won't affect your skin at all. So that's the benefit of using our tool. You get the best kind of solutions for any task you need, and look at how awesome this image is. Now we go down to printer lights. This is where you want to inject a different kind of vintage vibe or color tones to it. Sometimes you want to shoot, you shoot actually in the day, but you want to simulate golden hours. Sometimes you can just include blue, increase cyan, and create a different kind of look. And if you turn on shadow protection, you realize this is basically a depth map by steroids, so you can still play back at full speed. I'm going to demonstrate later. So why increase green, why increase yellow to the max? Look at how nice it's injecting color only to the white spot, so that create a very nice layer in your grade. So that is the tertiary color grading, where it allows you to map the time of day, at the same time create a different mood, depending on what you want. So that's how powerful it is. And you can play back everything at a full 30 frames per second. That's insane, right? This is on 4K timeline, all right? So that's how powerful this entire engine is. And of course, I haven't even talked about the film texture, where our grain system is really out of the world. When you increase the grain, look at the details. We have different shadow, mid-tone, and highlight response, just like a 3D film print. So what you can do is you can go to the mid-tone, reduce it, so that it doesn't add grains to a mid-tone, but add grains and textures to the highlight and the shadows. Just like real film stock, where the grains are actually reacting chemically differently, that respond differently to highlight, mid-tone, and shadows. So that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoy it. Try out the PFA Color Suite 11.3, which is in the dashboard right now, and 13.3 will be available in exactly 1 week's time, and the price will go up. So try your opportunity. If you love the trial and you want to commit to a license, use the code TANK2086 for 45% off. My name is Nash, Passion Feels Ambition. I see you in the next one.